Hey, welcome back to the Time Capsule Show, where we define life in the 21st century through our thoughts and our ideas and what we're thinking, because we're probably saying what everyone else is thinking. I'm Joenrhuz.
And I'm Vanessa.
And today we are grouping together. We are talking on this really nice sunny afternoon in NYC about going back in time, right? Going back in time to our favorite childhood shows. Vanessa,
Oh my
what do you
gosh.
think?
Just hearing that, the name childhood shows is bringing me back ideas already. So I'm looking forward to share one of my few favorite childhood shows that I grew up with as a kid. So
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, this was such a hard assignment because we had to choose 5 each. And I was looking through the list while I was brainstorming, and I'm like, holy shit, there are so many good shows from the blast in the past, and like I
oh
don't
my
know
god,
what to
there's
choose.
so many.
Like,
I couldn't. We can't limit to just 5.
I know it's so tough. And so for those who don't know, me and Vanessa went to the same grammar school, and like I'm just getting so many throwback memories of like coming back from school like on half days or just from a regular day and watching TV, watching all these shows, and I'm like, holy crap, like where did the time go? We're like
Oh my
adults
gosh.
now. Can you believe
Uh,
that? And these
and I
shows don't
feel
exist.
like some of the uh TV shows that we have listed actually have reboots to this
Right.
day. So what I really admire is how there is some Easter eggs in certain videos that we can go back
Yeah,
to from past episodes. So like
right. We'll get
um
into that when we get
yeah
to
yeah
those
yeah.
shows.
So
But you know what,
I
actually?
want to show excited.
Yeah, for sure. And like, you know what that means if they brought back reboots? That means the shows today aren't doing as well as shows back then, and they want to bring back those
No,
shows because they were actually pretty good, right?
yeah,
They
I agree
wouldn't
with
bring
that.
them back if like they weren't that good. They're that good, for the record. Okay,
Definitely,
so should we start with our list? Should I go
definitely.
first or you go first? Should we flip a coin? I don't really have a coin on me, but I can flip my phone, and if it lands on the screen,
Don't you dare break your phone.
camera or screen.
No.
Okay,
Go
you know
first.
what?
Go first.
I'll go first. Okay.
Go first.
So number 1 on my list, I think it's very matching with my outfit right now. But I have Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
I just remember watching that, and like I got the pink hat and the red shirt. It was such a coincidence. Like, see, I was subconsciously thinking of it because I jotted down this list this morning. But I love the Fairly Odd Parents. You know, just I could relate so much with Timmy Turner. I think that there were so many things going wrong in his life, or just so many like negatives. And he had these 2 people who were, you know, helping him out, making his weirdest wishes come true. I always imagined that I had those wishes too in my head growing up. Like, I wish this is gonna happen. I wish that's gonna happen, and it would sometimes happen. Like, I remember playing like gym back in like PE in elementary school, and I would like tell myself like, I wish this ball's gonna go in, and as soon as I shoot the basketball, it goes in, and I'm like, whoa, Fairly Odd Parents real. But
The
I've always
timing on
wanted.
that.
I know, and I always wanted my own Fairly Odd Parents. I wanted someone that can wish like the weirdest things. To be honest, well, did you like that show?
Like for me, ha- a lot happened in that particular TV show. Um, like
Yeah,
how do I say it? I mean,
Icky,
like
Icky
if
Vicky, Chip
I can
Skylark, my shiny teeth and
exactly.
me,
That's a good, that song I
or
remember from
like
that show.
there was another song, Icky Vicky,
Chip
um,
Skylar, yeah.
right, and then I love the
Crimson
theme
Chin,
song.
the
Oh
Crimson
God,
Chin.
yeah, the superhero, yeah, and and then there was H2O Helga. Do you remember her?
Oh, I don't
Like,
remember
she's
that.
one of the villains. Oh, and there was the cat guy. Cat guy was like the mayor. Do you remember?
I forgot the name. I think it was the mayor. Was it Dim still Dimmadon?
Oh wait, yeah, him. Wasn't there someone else? The cat. Oh, so the cat guy wasn't the mayor then, right?
I
Yeah,
think
dim
he that
sum.
was
The
I
small guy,
I'm
big hat.
I I think that's
Yeah,
Dimmadon? I
that's
forget.
whatever the frick his
I
name
forget.
was.
I forget
Yeah,
because he has a very long name.
right. It was a good show, but you know what? I got upset about when they like brought Drake Bell to like do a live version of it. I was like, "What is this?" Like, it just didn't sit right with me. We need the cartoon version, the iconic Timmy look, Mr. Crocker, and Tracy, his crush. And did you know she's Asian,
No.
Tracy?
I mean Tootie.
Or no, Tracy. The
Tracy?
purple. Look it up. It's like she has a white
Trixie. Oh
dress.
no, not
Oh,
Trixie.
Trixie. Or
Trixie is I forgot the name. Oh my gosh.
wait, Timmy Turner. I'm looking it up right now on Google.
Trixie.
Okay, this internet. Of course, my internet doesn't work. Trixie. What was I
It was
saying?
you
Was
saying
I saying?
Tracy.
Oh, Damn, she's been that long. What Trixie? Yeah, apparently she's Asian.
Oh
Like I
wow.
didn't know. Like I'm like actually like really fascinated and happy about that. We had some
So
representation.
there was two versions of the live action Timmy the Fairly Odd
Really?
Parents. So
Oh,
the reboot, so it's called the Fairy Otter Parents, which is more like, I guess, more modernized. I guess it's more
yeah,
like in the real life. It's no longer animated. The only things that aren't animated is Cosmo and Wanda. So were you
yeah.
able to take a look at that, John? What do you think about that?
I saw commercials of it. I think it's on streaming. I'm not a fan. I think it's weird how like everyone's a human, and then you still have like our beloved Wanda and Cosmo, flying there like cartoons. But I'm not a fan. Not a
And
fan.
then like supposedly I'm not sure, viewers, let me know in the comments if this is true or not. But supposedly Vicky and Crocker are a couple, or are
Ew.
love interests in this in this specific
What?
show.
What?
Yeah. And normally Vicky is
Is she
17, so
even
how
like
does that
yeah?
work?
I was about to say she's a
But she's a
minor. Like
teacher.
she's a babysitter. Like and
But she's now a teacher. Apparently she's a teacher in now for the in this version of it.
they're ruining it. That's my opinion, but I'm not a fan. Oh no,
I'm
I'm
not sure how I
scared.
feel like that. I'm not sure how I feel about that
Yeah,
because I think they should have separated it.
me too.
Um,
Yeah. Well, how about you, Vanessa? What's like on your list? Like, just tell me everything on your list for
so
time's sake.
my favorite one that I grew up with was Blue's Clues.
Mm,
So second one was Legends of the Hidden Temple.
what is
Third
that?
one was Cyberchase. Fourth one was Family Double Dare, which now has a reboot with Liza Koshy. And then the fifth one, I believe, was Rugrats.
Okay, what is Legends of whatever? Like, I don't know that one.
So Legends of the Hidden Temple, I believe there is like, I think there is certain teams, a group of different animal teams, like the Silver Snakes. I forgot the team names. My gosh.
Oh, so they
Uh,
like invite random kids to
yeah,
like do
it was
stuff.
like a game show, pretty much a game show. You have to complete through obstacles. What I think there is 6 teams. I don't remember.
Interesting. Was it?
Basically,
Yeah. Cool.
they have to complete through a certain so the first obstacle, I believe, was like a bit of trivia through a specific timeline. So they learn a little bit of history. They have to guess. They have to guess the trivia, and then the top 2 teams that wins the trivia goes on to compete in certain obstacles. Whoever wins out of those obstacles
Yeah.
goes through that temple. If they win, they get something out of it. If they don't win, they get the experience.
Was it like cash? Like, I mean, would they give these kids cash?
I mean, they got prizes out of it. So it's like these
Oh,
young kids. So it's very impressive.
that's cool. I've never heard of this, or maybe I did. I feel like I've used to watch this, but I just got old and forgot.
So like, hold on, let
The
me
first
see if I
episode was
can.
1993. It was on Nickelodeon, so maybe that's why it rings a bell a little. Interesting.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. Like I don't know. Personally, I love the host. Apparently, that was turned into a movie as well. So
How did they turn a
yeah.
game into a movie?
So it's like, so I don't know. It's very hard. You guys have to check it out. I'm not gonna reveal
Yeah, I
the
need to like
spoilers.
look in. Yeah, I need to look into this. It's
I
like
actually really enjoyed watching the movie portion. It's not they didn't it's they brought back the host. Uh um
hmm
so they brought
Oh
back the
yeah,
host. There was like little Easter eggs that like people who watched the show would remember. Um
yeah, I see it here. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like that new Dora movie that came out a few years ago. It's giving me those vibes when I'm looking at the pictures here. Wait, what else
so
was? Oh, go. Sorry.
so yeah, like the team names were, I believe, some of them were like the Purple Parrots, the Blue Barracudas, Orange Iguanas, Red Jaguars, Silver Snakes, and Green
Yeah.
Monkeys. So those were the
What was
like
the
at
last
least
one?
Green Monkeys.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I thought I said clear monkeys. I was
No,
like,
no, green. They're like each team will represent a certain animal and a color. My favorite
interesting
team was like Silver Snakes. I wanted to be
on the show.
on the show so
I
badly.
was about to
Like,
ask, like, you should have like found a way to be on it.
because yeah, that was my favorite one watching. That and Blue's Clues.
Oh god, Blue's Clues and Rugrats. When you said those two, I was like, Holy crap, such a throwback. Blue's Clues went through so many different guys, right? Throughout the years.
Definitely, so many different hosts. The first
Yeah.
one was Steve. Second one was, I believe, Joe, who's supposedly his brother, I believe. I think.
Mhm.
The new one,
Yeah.
I think Josh De La Cruz. I think that's his name. I don't remember.
Yeah, he's Filipino, so it's really cool.
He is, and apparently he's supposed to be their cousin in this reboot. So yeah.
Really? I'm
So
all for it.
I actually adore like seeing a different like a Filipino like host.
Yeah.
It's represents that diversity, like you said.
I love that.
So
I love
yeah,
that so
definitely.
much.
And
Like honestly, yeah.
and
Go
what
ahead.
I also realized as well is that certain episodes is very similar to the old ones that we all saw as kids.
Mhm. Not surprised. Because like again, like it's always the older episodes that were the best. Honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, who was the pink dog? Was that like his love interest? Wasn't there like a pink dog?
But so the pink dog I think was Magenta. Magenta was
Oh.
Blue's best friend, I think.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute. Hey, what was the whole point of the story? Like the show, like didn't they like they get a
With the
letter and then like something's in the letter, right?
I think the point of it was to find I think 4 clues.
Was to what?
Find 4 clues to figure
Oh,
out what someone was looking for.
interesting. I remember that. And then
It's like a little puzzle.
Rugrats,
It's like a little puzzle.
right? And then
Bro,
Rugrats, the song is
oh my
stuck in my
god.
head now, like the na 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 na. God, it was so cute. You know they have it on Netflix, the Rugrats movies, and like I love Tommy the way he speaks, and like they're all so
Oh my
adorable.
god.
Makes me want kids now. Is that a bad thing?
Oh no, I'm not sure actually. I'm actually.
Who's
I
your
don't
favorite
know.
character on Rugrats?
Tommy, I would say he's so cute.
I
You would have loved
know.
like
Oh,
Tommy.
how about Chucky? He was like, I loved his whole look and like his voice.
I will admit the story of his mother is always so heartfelt. I think there was some kind of video that surfaced that showed that Chucky's mother somehow passed away when he was like very very young.
Yeah, I think wasn't that in the movie?
So
On the when they went to Paris, I think.
I don't remember which one, but like I think his father was like I don't know, reading a
Yeah,
poem
and
or
then he like
something. I
married
forgot.
like the Japanese. I think she's Japanese, but there's a Japanese character that I think he ended up being with, right?
I think so. I think you're right. Maybe.
One thing I love Rugrats. I think they're so cute. They're always crawling on the floor. But one thing I don't like is that it's not realistic. Because I watched the movie where they all got lost in the forest, and I'm like, if a bunch of babies got lost in the forest, they would. Sorry to say, but I don't think they would end up the way these people ended up. Like they're on a good adventure, but it's just not realistic. But like, it's a cartoon, right? So
That's true. I mean, a lot of cartoons are unrealistic. That's how I think it's supposed to be like what's it called? Can you call it like dreamlike fantasy a little bit? They're
yeah,
characters. They're pixelated characters, kind of.
it'd be cool if they had like a crossover of Stewie meeting the Rugrats.
Hold on. Speaking of crossovers, do you remember the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour with Jimmy Neutron and the
Yes,
Fairly Odd Parents? Fairly Odd Parents, excuse me.
best one. Oh my god, such a throwback. And I love when they brought each other to like their own universes and they have to like
That was
a
so
whole new
good.
look. Did Cindy like Timmy? She did, right? She ended up liking Timmy a lot,
I think you're right. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, oh god, that was a good one. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that. And like that was on my list too, Fairly Odd Parents. Wait, what else was on your list besides Rugrats,
So, and
Legends?
the last one was Cyberchase, I believe.
That made us smarter. I gotta say that show taught me more than school sometimes.
Wasn't Cyberchase like very math related, pretty much, right?
Yeah, very like educational. Very. I think there was a lot of math. I remember there was that bird who like spoke a lot.
I love.
Wait,
I forgot the name.
wait, of the guy who spoke. I think I know the actor. Wait, yep. Wait, Digit. You know
DJ,
what's really sad? Wait,
yes.
wait. You know what's really sad that we're talking about that? The guy who played Digit passed away
Oh
today.
no, wait. He
Gilbert
Gilbert.
Gottfried. Yeah,
He played it. He
very
played
timely.
Digit. Whoa,
Yeah,
I did not know
yeah. It's
that.
in the voice. Like he has the iconic like kind of voice. That was not a good
Oh man.
impersonation.
Okay, now knowing that, that stings
Yeah.
even more. Holy moly.
Aw, well, my condolences go to his whole family. Like it's
Definitely.
wow.
That's
Aw,
yeah, Gilbert was definitely such an iconic uh actor.
same.
He was known for Iago, Digit,
He was
and
in Aladdin
many
too.
more.
I see here he was in Aladdin. Like I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
he played Iago, the bird.
Oh, real? Oh, so he has a thing for playing birds. I guess he just sounds like a parrot, right?
Kinda, yeah. I think you're right.
He was in Fairly Odd Parents too.
I didn't.
As who?
I didn't know that.
Me too. Well, apparently it says here, but yeah,
Hmm.
I love Cyberchase. Like, let's name the character. Wait, the characters were like, there's that white kid in a green shirt, right? Was he one?
So,
I don't know his name, but I just know the look. And there was like a girl with
okay.
glasses, like square
I
glasses.
think that was Inez. Was it
And
Inez?
like the last one is like blanking out on me. Wait.
Forgot the name. So the evil was Hacker, I believe. The bird was Digit.
Oh
Um,
yeah, there's the girl with the yellow. Yeah, I think
um,
yeah.
and then
Aw,
apparently his sidekicks were, I think, from here it says like Delete and Buzz.
who's Buzz? Like Buzz
The-
Lightyear.
no, Delete and Buzz is apparently Hacker's little minions.
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, the round thingy with like the teeth. Like, yeah, I see pictures of them now. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, I'm like mind blown. I'm like, this is crazy. This is a freaking throwback. These people like left my memory, but now they're coming back. What the heck?
Right?
Wow, I feel like I'm looking through a yearbook looking at these pictures.
Jackie was the one in the yellow. Jackie, yes, I remember
That's
now.
her name. Okay.
Jackie and Matt.
Wow. I used to watch that, and it was like at 4 o'clock, right? After school.
Oh
I
my
used to watch
gosh.
it after school on PBS 13, channel
Oh,
13.
PBS. Oh my god.
Wow.
Just thinking about all these shows, it's already like turning my head.
Right?
Like I'm already remembering what's it called, Zabumofu,
What's
the
that?
jumping lemur, I forgot. Oh my god,
I've never
that's
heard of that.
that was more like a wildlife
Really?
type of show.
Oh, that sounds really like interesting. Is it like Zoo Books? Remember Zoo Books? Holy crap. Zoo Books. Wait, this is so cool. Wait, so what else? You had this. I think you had one more on your thing with Liza
I think
Koshy. You said Liza Koshy's doing a reboot.
Family Double. I think it was called Family Double Dare.
Is it? I looked it up. It's like a game show, right?
It is another game show, yes. So
Mm.
the two that I spoke about that are game shows was Legends of the Hidden Temple and Family Double Dare. Yes,
Nice. And what was that one about? I don't think
I
I
believe
saw that
from what
one.
I remember, I think you have to answer specific questions. If you get it right, you have to go through obstacles.
Oh, so similar to
I think it's
Legend.
a similar to Legends as well. Yeah, like you said, yes.
You know, I feel like they're
It's been
bringing
a
back.
while.
Yeah, I
It's been
feel
a
like they're
while.
bringing back those kinds of shows because I know on Disney Channel they like have a few like that. I know on Netflix there's like that lava game. Like I feel like people just like watching like random people going through like obstacle courses and like stuff. Could you
Oh
do
my
an
god.
obstacle course, Vanessa?
My gosh, if if this was still like for example, if Legends was still if they didn't cancel Legends of the Hidden Temple, that's something I would definitely go back to, because
What?
like the Legends of the Hidden Temple,
Mm-hmm.
if they didn't cancel that show, I would have definitely
Like
gone
been
back
on
and
it.
tried it. Yeah,
Well,
definitely, because
I hope the
it's so fun.
I hope the producers are listening to this and watching us because if you are, I know someone who would be your first guest on the show, right, Vanessa? Well, the time capsule team. Oh wait, so let me see
What
my
about you?
list. So I had Fairly Odd Parents #1. We said that earlier. I had Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, the first one, not
Oh
the
my
boat, the
gosh.
hotel. I had iCarly,
Ooh.
SpongeBob SquarePants, huge one. I know they still have episodes today, but like that made a huge impact in my childhood. And Kids Next Door,
Oh my gosh. Kids Next Door. Oh
right?
my gosh.
Like you took like a breath there. Like
Is it Code's name? Code's name? Kids Kids Next
yeah.
Door.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh my
start.
god.
Let's talk about Kids Next Door first.
I
Honestly, like
haven't heard of that in such a long time.
right? I
It's
would watch like streams on YouTube because some people are putting up episodes online. I'm like, this is such a good show. Made like kids united all over, kids of different like nationalities, cultures, and like they were all united by Kids Next Door. And like there was those like evil kids down the lane, right?
Oh my gosh. I
Like they
can't
spoke like
believe.
monotone, and it was
So,
so good, so good.
oh my god. I'm just like looking at the characters. Holy moly, Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel was number
Number three.
one.
Number three was Cookie. Cookie. Wait, I thought Nigel's number 4. Isn't his name Nigel too?
Nigel,
The yellow kid, the blonde kid.
I think it's just Wallaby.
Oh, you're. I know he was Australian.
Wallaby. He has the
Right.
orange, and
And then
apparently
number
Nigel.
two.
Nigel
yeah,
was
the red
number
shirt.
one, had the red shirt.
Number 2 is the blue shirt with the yellow glasses thingy.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know his name though. I just told him my number.
I don't.
Um,
It's been such a long
Number
time.
5 was Abigail. I knew her. She was badass. Abigail. I think that's her name. I hope I'm right. But that show, like, always made me feel creative. It always got me, it really inspired me, like, up to today. Like, makes you feel like you can do anything, and like, if you're in a team, you can get stuff done. And I kind of want to be a kid again. Well, I'm still a
I
kid, to be
I
honest.
feel like just watching that show really expressed teamwork.
Mm-hmm. On so many levels. So many levels. And sometimes you need a leader. Sometimes a leader steps down and listens to someone else. And like, it's good. It's such an amazing show.
It
Netflix
is.
better pick it up, or someone pick it up.
I just feel like I think maybe it's just me. I feel like all the TV shows were better back then than it is right now.
150 million%. Like, yes, 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 yes. The shows today are like, I mean, I love Craig of the Creek. That's on Cartoon Network. I love that show. But like, other shows are just like, what is this? Like,
You spoke about Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
yes, the hotel version, the deck version, I
Yeah, the
wasn't a
first
huge
one.
fan of, but
The
like
first.
the hotel one, like I felt like I was their friend. Honestly, watching that show, I felt like I was Zach and Cody's friend, and like they go on these crazy adventures. They're just kids making dumb mistakes. They have personalities. They got a great friend group, and like causing trouble and mayhem, and like it was so entertaining to watch. I just remember just being glued to the TV watching them, and like I felt less alone as a kid because of that.
I didn't mind the boat version, the Sweet Life on Deck, because like you got to see everyone's progression and how they all grew up. You got to see, I believe, Cody's have a love interest with
Abby,
Debbie
oh,
with
the
Debbie Ryan's
country girl.
character.
I forgot what her
I
name
forgot her
was.
name. Yeah, um,
Yeah, wait,
Debbie.
wait.
The
How would I
actor,
remember it? Wait,
the actor's name was Debbie. The actor's name was Debbie Ryan. I just forgot. I
right,
forgot
Debbie
her.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Bailey.
Bailey. Yes.
I remembered it because like she was on Jesse. They made like a reference with Mr. Phil. Was that his name? The
Mr.
hotel
Mosby.
manager, Mr. Mosby. Why did I
Mosby.
say Phil? That's his real name, I think. But like, yeah, Mr. Mosby. Oh, and I love the mom. She
Gosh.
sings. She was so cool. She always reminded me of the mom from Freaky Friday, but they're not the same actress.
Oh my God, Freaking Friday.
I was
Goodness,
watching
all
that
these
clip
shows.
yesterday on YouTube where like she's playing the guitar for her mom,
Freaky Friday.
or
Is that
like,
the one where they split
yeah, they
personalities?
changed
They
bodies.
changed, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I think they had a reboot of that, which I didn't
I
watch
think
because I'm not
so.
interested. I'm
Hmm.
not interested in watching a reboot of that. Like the originals killed it. Period. Like, there's
Yeah,
nothing
and
else to say.
I'm not a big fan of of certain. I'm not a big fan of certain reboots. I mean,
Same.
like Blue's Clues. Okay,
Yeah.
because that's a major throwback to my childhood. I don't mind
Hmm.
seeing that because I grew up with it.
Right.
So
That
that
doesn't
I don't mind
count.
seeing. So
But iCarly. Speaking of reboots, iCarly was on my list, and I think, okay, let me just say this: iCarly was ahead of its time with like influencers and like creating content online. Like they were the first. They pretty much started TikTok, if you think about it, right?
I just feel like iCarly, I think, set the bar higher for for influencers. Like you said,
Right.
yes, definitely.
And you know what someone else said online that I never thought of? Like, do you remember that one episode where like she was in a kickboxing match in iCarly?
Oh, that's what the Victoria Justice, I believe.
Yeah, it was. And
Her
it's
name was
funny.
Shelby. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's funny because like TikTokers like do that now. They like do boxing matches even though they have no experience in boxing. And it's like iCarly was ahead of its freaking time. But reboot, I gotta say, was good. I'm very impressed with their reboot because of this, because they kept up with their audience. Like she curses in there, she has adult content, and I'm like,
I
it's not just
mean,
for kids, which is
I mean,
perfect.
she's all grown up now, so you have to
Right,
expect that now.
right.
Um,
Which I love. I love it.
I mean, you see her going through different challenges, different love interests. Um, like she even shows she. I think there was also an episode of her go out dealing with a cyberbully.
Yeah. So like
So
they show her growth and like her as an adult, and it's so relatable because I think she went to college for like media or whatever she studied, and she's not even using it. She just went back to like building, and that's so relatable. So many people don't use their college degrees. Like,
I mean, like it's not the same without Sam, her
yeah,
partner.
Jeanette McCurdy. Yeah, where you at,
Yeah,
girl? I love her
but
podcast, by the way. So anyone listening out there, she has a great podcast. Listen to it.
ooh, I didn't even
Yeah,
know she does a podcast.
yeah.
But yeah, like I agree with you. Like iCarly's reboot. I'm actually really enjoying it. I've been watching it with friends, and I've
Awesome.
adored it. Yeah, the
Compare,
cast,
yeah,
the cast is very different. Like
yeah, like Freddy's
I
kid, where it's
Freddy's
like,
I can't. Freddy has a kid now.
yeah, that's so like
Yeah,
he's a. I mean, that just shows how much they're growing up, and they're growing up with us, the audience. So like it means a lot. It's not like they just got a new cast and like made it all over again. Like they're growing up with us, which is
I
amazing.
I personally love seeing all the childhood actors that I watch grow and see their
Right.
progress. That's yeah,
You
definitely.
know who I want on the show? The
Who?
girl who's like quack quack quack
Nora?
quack. Yeah, I think that's her name, but
Oh
she's
no
like
no
the
no,
obsessed fan.
not Nora.
Oh,
I know who you mean. I think it's
like
called. I
quack
forgot
quack
her name. Quack Quack Girl?
quack
I forgot.
quack
I don't know.
quack
I
quack.
know who you mean. I know who you mean.
She
I
was
just
so
forgot the name.
entertaining. Yeah, but I mean, if you compare it to reboots like That's So Raven's reboot, I'm not like the biggest fan. I think it's great. I love That's So Raven, but Raven's Home, like it was more like it's intended for kids. They don't have this. They didn't do the same thing as iCarly, where like they made it more adulty per se.
So there was another show that they had. I think it was called Boys.
Boy Meets
Um,
World. Yeah,
yes.
and it's yeah, and it was like Girl Meets World was a reboot, right? You
Yeah,
know what I read online? It was so popular. Like those actors are making like $1 million an episode. It was that popular, apparently. Like
yeah, yeah. I actually that TV show I absolutely adored. I adored
right.
watching it. The episodes,
I had good
um,
lessons in each episode.
very good lessons, and I don't know. I enjoyed the drama, a little bit of the drama.
Yeah. It was great. I love the mom's name, Topanga.
Topanga, yes.
Apparently that's a real place. Like when I was in LA, like my cousin lives near there, so like I drove down Topanga Road and it was like
Ooh,
very like curvy like that. It was like driving down a mountain, but like it's a real place. And I think the name is awesome. Topanga.
it's a beautiful name. Beautiful.
Topanga. Topanga. That'll be my nickname now, Topanga. Okay, but last one I have on my list is SpongeBob,
Oh
who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
my
SpongeBob.
goodness.
I mean, I gotta say the earlier seasons were definitely better. I think now sometimes it's just dumb, I gotta say. But I think back then, like especially like the first episodes with the leaf blower. Do you remember that? The leaf blower one?
I think so.
It was like the
It's
first
been
first
such a long time
episode.
that it's been such a long time since I watched that. Holy
Or there was the
moly!
episode when like Mr. Krabs hired him for the first time and
I
they gave
believe
him
so.
like impossible demands and he had like the flying spatula.
Oh yes. Did
Those are
you
good episodes.
I remember one when Patrick says, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?"
Vanessa, I was just thinking that. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is
Such good
it? Can
episodes. And then
I?
there's the other episode like they called Texas stupid.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And then like to make Sandy angry and like and there's the
Appar-
bubble guy and like Jesus.
Apparently, here in New York, they made SpongeBob. They made SpongeBob into a musical.
Yeah, I watched it, did you?
It was so good.
It was so creative. There was
I
like one
loved it.
scene. Yeah, there was a scene where they like, were like climbing up a volcano and they used chairs, I think. Do you remember that?
Well,
I thought
I think it was ladders.
yeah, ladder and it was so creative. I was like stepping it up. Like that's so innovative. Like good for them. Like and I love the girl who played Pearl, her voice or was it Sandy?
No, no, it
Either
was
Sandy or
Pearl. Pearl. It was Pearl.
I think it was the one of them. Either I think they both had amazing voices.
Yeah,
Like
Pearl had like I don't know, very high heels. She was be very tall.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
They all had such great voices. Wow.
I remember them.
But it didn't last long on Broadway.
No, I didn't. I think I was there for when they were about to close.
Oh,
Such good songs.
it is.
The person who played Plankton, I absolutely adored.
Yeah, he was so funny. And like the way they portrayed Plankton too, which is amazing, but nothing beats the original show, I gotta say. Mr.
No, it
Krabs
doesn't.
and all of them and like they're like my best friends. Like I'm just like I remember the episode now, like the movie. They're like and then they meet that mermaid lady who like makes
Oh,
them think they're men. Or like the song was like now that we're men. Na 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 na. Now that we're men. I changed my underwear, something like that.
wasn't there also an episode where I think they were like, um, it looks like they were playing at a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the one in Plankton is like their band leader,
I
right?
think so. I
Or no,
remember. I think it
Squidward.
was
Or no.
Squidward. I think it
Yeah,
was
that's the
Squidward.
one. That's the episode from Is Mayonnaise an Instrument, right?
I think so. I don't
Yeah,
remember. It's been a long
such
time. Holy
good
moly.
episodes. Well, and all in all, with all these things that we listed on, like I think I would put all of them in a freaking time capsule. Like people 200 years from now need to watch these shows. Like legit.
I definitely agree. We're
right?
like we're bringing back like very old memories that was memorable to us to share with you.
Right.
But yeah, definitely.
I gotta say, this episode was like low key therapeutic too, because I'm like remembering my childhood, remembering good days, seeing how
Definitely.
far that we both come now in life, and it's just crazy to like be brought back into those old times.
Yes, definitely. Guys, while you're watching this, let us know what some of your favorite childhood shows that you watched.
Yeah.
Definitely, we would like to definitely know for
Let us
sure.
know if you agree with us with any of these. Let us know like if you have like these special like thoughts that we're not even thinking of about any of the shows we said or any shows that we didn't say. Let us know what we should do next time too. I think I would definitely love to like go back with movies. We could do like Disney movies specifically, or like just be more specific and like talk about more stuff. But like this is crazy just going back in time.
Or react to
Yeah.
current movies like what, like for example Descendants.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, P.S. Like I've seen Dove Cameron in person once. We could talk
Ugh.
about that when we talk about that. But like
Next time.
I creeped her out. I creeped her out big
Oh
time,
no.
and like
Oh no.
she stared at me, and I was dressed very weird too. Long story,
Oh.
but like that's a story for another time. But also, this episode is gonna go up on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern, so that's our new time that we're putting up each week. So maybe we should have said this in the beginning, but like whatever. Like each week, expect to see our episodes up on Spotify if it's possible, like if it's not visual, or like on YouTube, everywhere at 12 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, you have anything to add, Vanessa?
That's pretty much it. Thank
Yeah,
you guys for listening. Like we said before, feel free to mention some of your favorite childhood shows that you watched, and we would definitely like to know and talk with you guys.
yeah. So follow us on social media at TC Show 21, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe, follow, share this video. I hope you're listening to this while you're running in the treadmill and getting a lot of nostalgia, like just listening to us. But it was a pleasure, like being here with Vanessa, talking to all of you guys, and we hope to see you again next week. Peace out.
Bye, bye, guys.